Today we're at Big Bend National Park and we're going to be doing one of the most popular hikes in the park, the window. So our first stop is here at the visitor center to get some updated trail info from the ranger on the inside. And they also have a board with all the maps and all the wildlife sightings for about the past 10 days, which is really neat. So in the past 3 or 4 days, there has been a few bear sightings along this trail, so hopefully we'll get lucky and see some interesting wildlife. We're here at the window trailhead. It's about 50 yards from the parking lot, kind of behind the ranger station. But the window trail is a 5.6 mile out and back trail that is one of the most popular here at Big Bend. It takes you from the Chisos Basin to a point where all the water drains out of the Chisos Basin into the valley below, and it's a very nice hike and with a good payoff view at the end. It's downhill on most of the way there and uphill on most of the way back. So as with all the hikes here in the high desert, make sure you bring plenty of water. Two trailheads on this trail. There's one up at the visitor center, and there's also one that comes out of the back of the campground, which is going to be down there in that valley. Once we link up with that, we're going to follow Oak Creek down through that area and then into the window area, which you can kind of see in the distance down there. So we've made it down to where the trail meets with Oak Creek, and we're going to be following Oak Creek for the rest of the trail until it drains out of the basin. There's no water in it right now, even though we had a thunderstorm the other day. But up here in the high desert, stuff dries out pretty quick. Also, this is about a little over a mile from the visitor center, but it's really right out the back of the campground. So if you want to make the hike a little shorter, you can access it from the very bottom and back of the campground. So we're a little over halfway to the window, about 1.75 miles, and you start to get into the canyon. And the rock formations are really beautiful. You can see where the water carved out this little valley through the canyon here. The last little section of the trail is right in the bottom of the canyon. In fact, you got to step over the little creek multiple times, and there's all these really cool little pools that form due to the water cutting through the stone. So we made it to the end of the trail, and there's no denying where this trail ends. Literally one more step and it goes down a few hundred feet into the bottom of Oak Canyon. It's a magnificent view of the high desert here at Big Bend National Park, and is a must-do here at the park. So we stopped here. Right before you get to the window, they have a few benches, and they make perfect places to have a little lunch. it gets crowded. Everybody wants to take their picture down there, and Aaron packed us a really nice lunch today. We just finished up the hike. You can see the window behind me. Up here by the visitor center, there's a little 3/10 of a mile trail for those that can't go all the way down to the window to get a view of it. And it's really nice. We're gonna finish walking it here on the way back to the truck. Overall, it was a great hike. It was out and back, which aren't really always my favorite, but the views were incredible and different each way. And going down was pretty easy since it's about 950 feet down on the way there, but on the way back we got a little bit of a workout coming up the hill. Great hike, and see you on the next one.